What's up everyone, my name is Sangolongo and welcome to this video. 1 week ago, I stood in this same spot and I told you I was changing everything. No more waiting, no more someday, just day one. And then, I didn't change anything overnight. I didn't wake up transformed. What I actually did this week was something more quieter. Something you can't put in a highlight reel. I researched. I spent hours reading, watching, taking notes, trying to understand what actually works when a regular person decides to rebuild their life from the ground up. Because here's the thing I've realized. I've tried to change before, and a lot of times for that matter, but it never actually stuck. So this time, I wanted to understand why before I jumped into how. I didn't just Google how to be better and call it a day. I went looking for specific answers to my questions. I had 3 most important questions. The first one, why do most people fail when they try to change their lives? I read studies, I listened to people who've studied habit change for decades. I looked at my past failures and the answer kept coming back to the same things. We try to change too much, too fast. We rely on motivation instead of systems. Mind you, motivation fades, but systems, they hold. The second question, what do the people who actually change have in common? Not the influencers selling a perfect life, but regular people who just quietly did the work over the years. The pattern I kept finding, they started smaller than I expected. They focused on identity change, not just the outcomes. They didn't try to become someone new, they tried to become someone specific. The third question, what's been wrong with my past attempts? This one hurts to look at honestly. I realized I've always wanted the results without the process. For example, I wanted to be disciplined without becoming disciplined. I wanted the body without the workouts. I wanted the success without the failures. I wanted the peace without the inner work. And things don't just work like that. After a week of digging, 3 things hit me differently than they ever have before. 1. Change isn't about knowing what to do. It's about becoming someone who does it. I already know I should eat better, move more, work harder on my dreams, and we all do. Knowledge isn't the gap, but identity is. I've been acting like someone who wants the results, but isn't willing to become that person who earns them. And that has to shift. 2. The smaller I start, the longer I'll last. I've always gone big. Food diet overhaul, extreme morning and evening routines, maximum effort for 3 days, then burnout and shame. This time, I'm learning that microscopic changes, so small they feel almost embarrassing, are what actually build into something real over time. Show up for 5 minutes, write 1 sentence, walk for 10 minutes, then you win the day, then we build. 3. I've been running from discomfort my whole life, and that's why I'm here. This one landed heavy. I realized most of my bad habits are not laziness, but escape. Escape from boredom, escape from fear, escape from the voice that says I'm not enough. I've been numbing and distracting instead of sitting in the discomfort of becoming. And until I learn to be with that discomfort, no amount of planning will save me. So here is where I land after 7 days of just learning. I'm not going to try to change everything at once. That's the old me. Next week, I'm picking one thing, one small, almost stupidly simple thing, and I'm going to do it every day no matter what. It could be writing 1 page per day. It could be a 10 minutes workout. It could be just a simple thing as making my bed, or even 5 minutes meditation. For me, it's going to be reading 10 pages every day in the morning. I know it won't look impressive, it won't make a good thumbnail, but I'm done performing change. I want to actually become different. And that starts with showing up for something small every day, even when no one is watching. I'll report back next week on how it goes, whether I succeed or whether I fail. If you're watching this and you are also in the preparation phase, the research phase, the quiet phase nobody sees, I see you. It counts. You are not behind. Drop a comment and tell me what is one thing you are trying to build right now. I want to know. My name is Sangolungu and I'll see you in the next video.